name's Anna and I like to read, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the books I read in February. So the first book I read in February was Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds. This follows Will, who is a 15-year-old boy who gets in an elevator and he wants to get revenge for his brother's death. He gets on an elevator, and during the 60 seconds that he's on an elevator, he meets the ghosts of his past who have all been victims of gun violence. This book is written in poetry verse, and it excellently portrays and discusses gun violence, loss, grief, and the cycle of violence. The next book I read in February was On the Come Up by Angie, which follows 16-year-old Brianna who wants to be a rapper. However, her mom losing a job and them potentially facing homelessness makes her think about whether she actually wants to pursue this career or not. I listened to this on audio, and that is a great audiobook. I thought this was very well written. I enjoyed the plot. The plot was interesting, and the characters were very memorable. And I also thought this was a great character study. The next book I read in February was I Am Alfonso Jones by Tony Medina. This is a graphic novel that is about Alfonso Jones, who is killed by a police officer, and he wakes up and he's guided into afterlife by victims of police brutality, and we get to see his perspective, and we also get to see the perspective of his friends and family who are grieving his loss. I thought that this was an excellent and important educational read, and I really enjoyed reading this graphic novel. However, I did think the narrative jumped around a few times, which made it a little bit difficult to follow the story, but overall I enjoyed this graphic novel. The next book I read in February was The Marula Academy, Volume 3, Hotel Oblivion. This is the third installment in the graphic novel series, and while I enjoyed certain aspects of this book, how it handled sibling relationships and there was character development, I thought that the overarching plot was weak, and I did think that the cliffhanger was interesting, but overall I thought that the plot could have been better. And the last book I read in February was Mr. Miracle, which is a graphic novel that features Mr. Miracle and his wife and their adventures. And while this is a great exploration of mental health issues, the book has so many loose ends and the plot is all over the place, which I did not enjoy. So those are all the books I read in February. Let me know which books you read in February, and if you like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you